Hello everyone, hope you are well. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am back with another video by request. I am making a brief tutorial on how to use Quantower. We are on my other computer for this video and I'm using Zoom to record it, so I apologize in advance if there are any quality issues. I've got the OBS on my other computer. So as you may know, I have signed up for the new company Fast Track Trading. They're a new prop firm in the market doing something really interesting. They have no evaluation stage. You're purchasing a performance account. And the rules are pretty straightforward. I have two 50K accounts, which they call the Daytona accounts, but I'm very interested in getting a Formula One. It's a $300,000 account. Your profit and your loss target is 5%, so it's $15,000. And the price for that account is still only $800. You're basically paying $800 for a $15,000 trading account. The drawdown is end of day trailing. There really aren't any rules. You can trade news, you can trade whatever you want. The only rule that they have essentially is their consistency rule, which is 20%. So right now I have $50,000 accounts. And remember, my profit and loss target is each 5%. So that's $2,500. Once you get to your 5% target, your loss becomes static and set. And that'll be at 47,500. It's pretty awesome actually, and so I'm excited about that. But it's not accounts that you want to YOLO. You want to prove to them that you can trade and move to the live fundings. This isn't going to be a company where you're going to be able to stay in live sim for like a long extended period of time. You can withdraw every 10 days here. They are limiting the amounts you can withdraw for those first 5 withdrawals, but after that, ideally you're going to go to a live funded account and there are no limitations. So this is pretty awesome. I'm excited about these guys. Right now, they are not set up for NinjaTrader yet. On Friday, the CEO had a call with all of the customers and he told us that they're preparing to launch for Tradeovate so we can soon trade on Ninja. They've signed all the contracts. They're basically just waiting on NinjaTrader, who owns Tradeovate, to get them set up. So that could come at any time. But I've had my accounts for a couple of weeks. Some people purchased accounts and they're just holding on to them until the Tradeovate is activated. And that's perfectly fine to do that. If you want to get it under the discount, you can hold these accounts and just wait for the Tradeovate to activate them, or you can trade on them in Quantower or another platform, and then we'll transfer them over to Tradeovate once Tradeovate's active. Still for you, that's totally fine as well. You can trade on a bunch of different platforms. I chose to do Quantower. It seemed like the easiest. It's free to trade on. You can download Quantower for free, which is what I've done here. Once you open it and set it up, it comes with like a custom bind. I'm going to call it a bind because that's called a bind. And what you're going to do first is you need to disconnect this DX feed, and then you can go in here and put in your Rhythmic credentials for Fast Track or whoever you're trading on and put those in here. It's the first step. Now, I don't remember what it looked like out of the box, to be honest, so this is how I've set it up. But you can basically rearrange everything that you want to, or close whatever you don't want. It comes with the basic setup. I know the DOM was on there. I don't trade off the DOM, so I don't need that. If you click on here, it'll give you an option to log in. When I first got started, I just put in the Rhythmic and I never set that up. So I was off the free program. I had no sim account or anything like that to trade with. But if you do click on here, you can sign up for Quantower's free. Once you sign up for an account with them, they're going to give you a 7-day trial to the Premier package that they have. I think is $70 a month. You're going to get it for 1 week. I just actually did that today and got activated for that. So I have that for 1 week, but I don't need it. I'm not doing anything off of Quantower except for placing my trades. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff on here. What I've got loaded here on my chart, and I've got an MMQ chart because that's what I'm trading on, this is micros. I've got the Trader Oracle's Nebula for Quantower, and then I've got the Wada Ada Explosion, and you can get those free indicators folder. I have put them right in here. So there is now a folder for in my drive for my indicator library is a folder for Quantower. In here is the Nebula and Wada Ada. Here is the README section. It'll tell you how to install it. It's super easy. I've installed these. I'm trading this on a 2000 tick chart. which is what the Trader Oracle trades on. So I just kept it. Basically, when we're above the ribbon, I'm looking for longs, and I follow the Iwata Otter. So I would be taking longs here and vice versa. Shorts here, the clouds red, prices below. I look for entries. This is where I would use to get into entries. And I'm using a wide stop and a wide target. You know, I'm staying in as long as I can. So if I got in here, I would hold this until we crossed, and then I would get back in here. And I would hold it until we crossed. Sometimes I get break even, sometimes I get a nice run, sometimes I get a small loss. It's working pretty well. I'm up to 1860 already on this account. I need to get it to 2500 to be static, so I'm trading pretty safely. All right, so you're out of the box, you're opened, you've got your Rhythmic connected. Now the next thing that you want to do is go here where it says bind, and you want to unbind, okay? And what that means is you can now move things around and customize them however you want. See how I'm moving this around? What I've got on here is just a plain chart. I've got my account tab. I've got the trade copier here, and I've just got my positions tab here. That's all I need. This is my order panel, entry panel as well. So you can just click on these. Here's the order, working orders tab. You want to put that on there. Here's your positions. You could put that on there. There's the DOM if you want to add that on there somewhere. I have no interest. Here is a new chart. If you wanted to put a chart on here, you're just going to click here, figure out what you want to make this chart for. Let's say you want an NQ chart right here on the arrow. And you can change your time frame. Okay. Let's just go to tick size, minutes, 5, whatever you want to do. However you want to set it up, guys. This is what you're going to do, and then you're going to hit apply. Let's go to minute 5, apply. Here we go, we're all set. I guess you could change this to Renko's now, bar charts, whatever you need. If you wanted a second chart in here, that's how you would do it. If you want to add an indicator, you're just going to right click on here. Here's your indicators, and you can add indicators. They've got all these indicators for you to use. I haven't even explored them all yet, to be honest. I don't need all this stuff. So anyway, you're going to get all this set up how you want. When you click on here, I've got the trade copier down here. If you want to add the trade copier, you're going to click on this guy here. This is your main menu. And then you could click on here. This is the copy trading. Now you don't need to pay for Quantower to use the copy trader because I'm only using this for my fast track accounts. I'm only copy trading the Rhythmic connection. So this is fine. You can just click here. I'm going to select my parent account as 11. And then my child connection is going to be this one. I'm not going to use a multiplier. It's just one. I'm going to trade the same amount of contracts on this one. But if you wanted to do like 2 times this guy, you could do it here. Okay. So there's my NQ. I'm going to call it NQ, and I am going to save it. So now anything I place on this account, which this one here is my 11, it's going to also trade it on my copy on my bot account. So you want to keep an eye on that tab. So if you wanted to put 2 charts up so you could monitor them at the same time, you can, but I personally plan to get a bunch more accounts, so I'm not going to get a bunch of charts on here. I'll just monitor them individually. All right, so that's how you set up the copier. This is how you set up your charts. Like I said, if you want these indicators like I have, you can find them in the Google Drive. Otherwise, you can just, add it whatever you want. You only can have 2 indicators on the free plan. Now, I am personally going to be transferring this to Ninja, so I don't really see any benefit to pay for any of the stuff on here. I don't need any indicators. I can actually trade on a naked chart, so I'm okay. Obviously, I'm doing fine. So now you have your chart set up how you want it, and you want to bind it, okay? And once you bind it, all this stuff won't get moved around, all right? So let me fix this guy here. Guys, back up here, we're going to click on this little thing here, and we're going to click create bind, and then we're just going to drag it around here, and it's going to down here where you click on create bind, and then I'm going to lock it, and that's it. Now every time you close it and open it, it's going to open just like this, and now I can no longer move things around. It's kind of set in stone how I like it, and that's basically it. And then for trading, you want to click good till close here. This is the quantity of the contracts. I generally just click 2. You can do multi with brackets, but this isn't like NinjaTrader. If you have multi-bracket orders on here and you close this, or your computer crashes or something strange happens, everything's going in your chart. So I don't recommend using that, and I don't use it. I just use the simple. You can set a stop loss here. I usually set it for 100 ticks, trailing stop. We can play around with that. And then my profit target, I also set for 100 ticks. I'm trading 2 micros, good to close. And then when I place an order, it's going to give me brackets, and I can move that around to however I want. Now there are hotkeys that you can use to trade right on the chart. I don't do that. I usually just buy at market or sell at market. I don't get involved in all of that, but you can do it. Trading is locked right now. I lock this screen. You can't trade on it. When you unlock it, you can trade on it. You've got some tabs over here. You can add an indicator. You got drawing tools. I use these line tools. You can just click on it and change the color if you want. You know, I like my grid charts, so sometimes I grid this out and mark my spots. You got Fibonacci's. You can do your tracements if you want. Super easy. Drawing tools. Remove all. I mean, once you've traded on one platform, you can figure out the rest. You know what I mean? So if you go to settings here, you've got some hotkey settings you can set on. So if you want to buy, you can set a hotkey up for it right here. Like I said, I buy at the market, but I know you could do this. So you can do a lot of things, or you can make some custom hotkeys if you like that in here. If you right click in this panel, you can set the order as default. Otherwise, I've had to reset it every day. So you want to set whatever if you use the same thing all the time. To trade with your mouse, you can just click this on right here, and then you can hold the control, and you're going to buy above price and sell below price. Super easy. You just hold the control and click. Like I said, same thing works from the DOM. If you want to trade from the DOM, you can do the same thing here. Now I've set this as my standard, so it stays that way, but you're good to go here. Like I said, I'm no expert here on Quantower. I've just set it up enough for me to use it for my purposes. I'm going to not be using it anymore after I switch over to NinjaTrader. I'm just using this for now to get my accounts going. I currently have 2 of the Daytona accounts. As you can see here in my listing, I am going to be copy trading them starting this week, and I'm planning to add a Formula 1, just 1 maybe or 2. I know that for Fast Track's position is they're not going to keep people in live sim. You're going to be evaluated for a funded account, and if you are approved for a funded account, they're going to take the full value of everything that you have and put it into one funded account. So it's going to be a pretty nice trading account. But I am super excited about trading on a $15,000 account that would match what I have on my personal account. And so that's my plan to do next week. I will let you know how that's going, but I really like fast track trading, and if you are trading on these accounts too, let me know how it goes. I know some of you have them and are waiting, but if you want to start using Quantower, I mean, I feel like it's pretty intuitive. It took me like 1 day to just figure out how to set everything up and do trades, but I couldn't find a decent tutorial. It's pretty straightforward. So if you need any help, definitely feel free to reach out in the Discord. Alright guys, that's all I've got for this video. In the video description, you're going to find links to my Google Drive, which you see here. You're also going to find my email address. If you are interested in joining the Discord, please send me an email. I have got all of these free things for you guys, starting out with a free journal and spreadsheet. This auto calculates for you. It's pretty cool if you check that out. I have got the master prop firm scam list. I've got this saved right to my toolbar here, and so I can access it easily. I'm updating this constantly. Here are the potential scam warnings. Do not recommend these companies. I'm letting you know why. If you have an issue with a prop funding company, please send me an email. Let me know so I can update this real time, so we're not getting out here getting scammed by people. I've added my picks for the best 5 prop firms right now. These are the ones I'm currently funded with or working on. I've got the rules and the payout terms kind of summarized with the cost. I'm adding all these discounts for you guys, so it's in one document, easy to access. I'm updating this real time as I see sales or I get scam warnings. I'm adding them on here. I have links and coupon codes from small YouTubers. If you are a small YouTuber not monetized yet, please send me your affiliate links. I am rotating the links on this document like once a month. to try to spread the wealth a little bit amongst the smaller YouTube creators. I've got a whole bunch of books for you guys that are free. I share copies of my personal charts. I trade on NinjaTrader. All of my personal chart templates are in there. If you go in here, I've got tons of different chart templates for you guys here. I'm currently trading on NinjaTrader and Quantower. I'm starting to add more things here. And then I have a library of indicators, and as you see, it's pretty large. These are all free. I also have some Addis, Sierra, Quantower. I have some custom indicators, and I have got just a folder here with the most used indicators. If you're using one of my chart templates, almost everything you need is going to be in there. I am a Renko trader. I have a folder with all of the Renko bricks that I use. I use the Obsidian or Renko pack. So this is the one you want if you want to use my charts. So this is just a free tool and resource for you. If you have anything you want to add to it or share with the community, definitely send me an email. Let me know. I like to share everything I can find with everyone. I hope these things are helpful for you guys. I'm happy to share them. I add to these all the time. You'll see me make videos about new indicators I find, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any updates. I would definitely, check in every once in a while on this drive and see if there's anything added. I just added a couple new books. All right, guys, well, have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.